Kal Hala, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Brakate Hawa, Brakate Hawa Shai, Brakate Hawa, Brakate Hawa Shai, Brakate Hawa, Brakate Hawa Shai, the water above the ball called Kadash. I'd like to give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone that teach this truth, the 100% truth, according to the Bible. The title of this lesson is going to be called The Ninja Woman. We're going to start off in the book of Job, chapter 39, verse 17. Because Yahweh hath deprived her of wisdom, neither hath he imparted to her understanding. Bear with me. Back killing me today. But Lord will get through this lesson. Because God hath deprived her of wisdom, neither hath he imparted to her understanding. And we see the confused state that our women are in today, man. They have no clue of what's going on, here in the world. They don't understand why they catching hell that they're catching, and we're talking about the 2/3 of our people, the women, which make up majority of that 2/3, man. Because mainly here in Babylon the Great, man, you see the condition of our women. Our women are in a very low state, man, and this is come from the curses as well, which mainly, but being up under Esau Edom, man, he has put her spoiled her to the point that she really has no value, and that's why the Lord going to destroy the majority of our women. Now, we're not talking about the elect women, the few that understand this truth, man, and understand what the Lord has prescribed for them to do. The book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 26, verse 9. The whoredom of a woman may be known by her haughty looks and eyelids. And you see our women around today, man, how they dress, they leave nothing to the imagination, man. Everything is revealing. They show their shape, they show their cleavage, if not even showing their whole breast down there. These things are fashionable today, They got the long, crazy eyelashes, for attention, the fake hair on the head, somebody else's hair, it's just a sad state. You see most of the women, you go to a Walmart, you see them walking around and they're damn near in their underwear. These little fit bodysuits where you can see damn near everything. You see the whole shape of the vagina. You can see titties out, the breasts out, shalak, for the harsh language. But this is a man station, man. We talking in the word of the Lord, man. We're not holding anything back. We understand this is a feminist society, man. This is a woman-ran society, a queen of heaven worship type society. They put the women on top, and they worship the women. And these things it's not how it's supposed to be, so says the Lord, man. Everything is ass backward here in Babylon the Great. Ecclesiasticus chapter 26, verse 13. The grace of a wife delighteth her husband, and her discretion will fatten his bones. Shalak, let me go back up to, I get that for that. Damn, okay, now skip the whole lot. Shalakia. The whoredom of a woman may be known by her haughty looks and eyelids. And, who's that described perfectly, man? Our women. You see the other nations may do it, but mainly our women, man, and this fit perfectly, man. The Bible don't miss, man. One thing about this Bible, man, it was written over 2,000 years ago, but it was put together many years ago, but it's not missing, man. Especially that in the book of Job, that's written over 2,000 years ago. Because Yahweh hath deprived her of wisdom, neither hath he imparted to her understanding. Now women are in a confused state. Ecclesiasticus chapter 26 and 10. If thy daughter be shameless, keep her in straitly, lest she abuse herself over much liberty. And a woman's supposed to have always supposed to have a head of protection over her at all times, man. Because a lot of times, 9 times out of 10, women are going to make bad decisions. And that's because she make a lot of decisions according to her emotions, man. She's not going to truly think things out before she act on them. And that's the purpose of having a man over it all the time, especially in choosing a husband, because she's supposed to have a father who's supposed to hand over to her husband when she's of age. And you give her much liberty, you see that the state of our nation is today, because they're led by women. And if you got a man that's in that household, the woman is still that's leading. She's the one that's making all the decisions in majority of these households, man, here in Babylon the Great. So through her much liberty, man, she destroyed herself. You can tell she destroyed herself. Going to most of these ghettos, man, these hoods, that's read by single motherhood, man. It's goddamn war zones when you go in these hoods, man. That's ran by these women. And from these little jakes that she done raised up, man. And if the father's in their lives, they have no say so over the raising of the child. And that's all done by, orchestrated by Esau Edom. He knows the hell what he's doing when he put that plan in motion to take the man out of the house, and therefore he can spoil the house, man. When he took that man out, he was able to spoil that house, which is basically the makeup of our nation. Because that house and that home becomes a community, and that community put together becomes a nation. So that's how he was able to destroy our nation. And he used our women as a tool to do it. Ecclesiasticus chapter 26, verse 12. She will open her mouth as a thirsty traveler when he have found a fountain, and drink of every water near her. By every hedge will she sit down, and upon every quiver against every arrow. And basically it's saying our women are straight up whores, man. And this is a whore society, mainly over here in the West, man. Here in Babylon the Great, man, it's well known that our women are whores. All our women, majority of our women are whores. You will not find a true proverbial 31 type woman here in this society. And that's a woman that's supposed to only be with one man throughout her time, throughout her life, unless her man happened to have misfortune where he's to die, and then she can go and seek another man. But she's not only supposed to be with one man through her whole life. So all these women are whores, man. And now, it's celebrated. The woman, she can go out there and sleep with and have as many partners as a man, in this society, because they count themselves as equal or better than a man in this society, man. That shows you this shit is ass backward. Everything is, flipped upside down. Ecclesiasticus chapter 26, verse 13. And this is what a woman is supposed to be. Let's run it down from 13 on down to 16. The grace of a wife delighteth her husband, and her discretion will fatten his bones. So you got a good wife, man. You can work, bust your ass at work, come home. Your wife is going to take care of the household, going to raise the kids properly. She's not going to be out running the streets. You're not going to have to go and get your own dinner before you come home and shit, and possibly pick up her some dinner. And that's how it is in this society, man. That's how it is here in Babylon, the land of confusion. And she will fatten his bones, man. He's going to eat good having a good wife, because she's going to know those basic instincts of a woman, man. How to cook, how to clean, how to take care of the house, how to, take care of his clothes, everything. She's going to be a good manager of the homestead, man. She's going to take care of her home first, mainly her man, because the man is going to be her breadwinner, her protector. She understands these things, man. Ecclesiasticus chapter 26, verse 14. A silent and loving woman is the gift of the Lord Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh, and there is nothing so much worth as a mind well instructed. It's nothing better than having a good woman that's in order, man. And here in Babylon the Great, that's a rare jewel, man. It's a rare find, man. So we understand that. We understand it because, that was part of the curses, man, that our women is going to be in this state of mind that they're in now. So Ecclesiasticus chapter 26, verse 15. A shamefaced and faithful woman is a double grace, and her continent mind control cannot be valued. So ain't no value on a woman, man. She's, like a rare jewel, like I said, man. Her value is way up there. have a shamefaced and faithful woman. Because these women now, ain't no shamefaced to them, man. They're proud as hell, man. Ain't no shame to them. You know, they don't hide and hold nothing back. They'll get up in the man's face. You know, they argue with the man like she can whoop a man's ass and all this, man. They become like brute beasts, man. Our women have become. That's why a lot of brothers doing passport brothers. You know, they taking off to these other countries to find wives and to wives. You know, find women to deal with. And all this, like I said, it's the programming of Esau Edom, man, through social media and the music and all these things that he pushed these agendas, and you see how it reflect on our women. And the women that's raising up these next generation of kids, man, you see that they're spoiled, and that's why this generation is that generation that's going to be destroyed. As the sun, when it ariseth in the high heaven, so is the beauty of a good wife in the ordering of her house. That pretty much explains itself, man. A woman, she knows how to manage her home above all things, you know. Ecclesiasticus chapter 26 and 25. A shameless woman shall be counted as a dog, but she that is shamefaced shall fear the Lord. So she know to fear the Lord first, you know, most of all. And really, to the women, the men, her husband is her Lord, man. And, you know, there's a hierarchy to this thing. You know, first we have Yahweh, then we have the son, then we have the husband, you know, the elect men, and then the women that fall up under. There's order to this thing, man. Everything about our Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, requires order. The Lord is not confusing, man. Everything is set in order. And I got a couple of videos, man, I want to show you, and then I'll finish off with about 3 or 4 scriptures after that. But just to show you the state of our women, man, what we having to deal with in this belly of the beast, man, this fucking nightmare here in Babylon the Great. What we have to choose from when we're talking about dealing with women. And fair use. God, I might not even be able to pull it up, man. Shit. Schlock, yeah. Damn. Might not be able to pull it up. One thing about me, man, I'm not real good with this, I'm not real good with this new technology and shit. You know, I'm old school. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to pull it up. Damn it. But let me just go ahead and finish off with these last precepts. Damn, that's really a part of my lesson. And, Psalms chapter 44, verse 14. Thou makest us a byword among the heathen, a shaking of the head among the people. And it's the Christian Standard Bible breakdown of that. You make us a joke among the nations, a laughing stock among the people. So really, you know, we become a laughing stock amongst these other nations, you know. From what we were before, we were once a regal people, and now look at the condition and the state of our people. They look down on us, man. They look as a laughing stock. Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 37. And thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb, a byword among the nations, whether the Lord Yahweh shall lead thee. So amongst all these other nations, man, we're going to be at the lowest state, man. We're going to be at the bottom. Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 56. The tender and delicate women among you, which would not adventure to set the sole of her foot upon the ground for delicateness and tenderness, her eyes shall be evil toward her husband of her bosom, and toward her son, and toward her daughter. So she's going to hate everything about not only herself, but even the kids that she's going to bear, man. And we see that today, man. Our women go out here and get abortions like it's nothing, man. Like she's going to cash a check. She'll get abortion in a minute. You know, it's nothing. It's nothing. It doesn't bother her. And really, that's like putting that's idol worship. That's putting your kids through the fire, man. She don't care about the kids. Damn, she don't care about the men. So let me try again. Bear with me and see if I can pull this other video up, man. Yeah. Want me to remember a password. One thing I don't do is remember passwords too well. Let's see. All right, let me try. Damn it, man. Okay, let me try this one. Okay, got it. First of all, look at what she's wearing, man. Look at how they dress. Fair use, fair use. This is only for entertainment purposes, educational purposes, not monetary gains. Fair use. It's like natural brute beast, man. And these are your mothers, your sisters, your wives. This is the women of our nation, man. This is what you have to choose from. Totally out of order, man. Low state of being, man. Remember what that scripture said, the tender and delicate women, man. What's tender and delicate about our women? Look at how they dress. Look at how they act. A shame-faced woman. Where's the shame face at? But, you know, being in this truth, man, we understand how this thing is and how it's set up. You know, we understand Esau, Edom. We understand the curses. So you know, even as vexing as it is, you know, it comforts us because we know in this truth why we're going through what we're going through, man. First of all, because we went off as a nation, man. We went the fuck off, and so that's why these curses are sticking upon us. That's why we catching the hell that we catching because of these curses. So it's really about doing.
If a white woman was to cut her hair off, since she had hair down her back, right? And she was to cut her hair off, would she be able to sell it?
Yeah. Yes, she would.
All right, now let me ask you this. If a black woman was to cut her hair off, would she be able to sell it?
No. Yes, she would.
To who? Who's buying black hair?
There you go, because they buy everything.
Who's buying black hair?
They buy Chinese. Listen, they buy Russian hair.
But that ain't no black hair.
No, it's not.
They're not buying black hair. You know why? You know what? Because you don't value your own hair.
Listen.
You value their hair more than you value your
Fair
own
use,
hair.
fair use.
If that's the case, it's just that it's...
Did you wear relaxers in your hair?
Yes, I do.
And that's not damaging your hair?
It's not damaging my hair because I know how to take care of it. And this is what I preferred. I decided to cut it because I'm liking it.
What's up, brother? I want to ask y'all brothers a question. If you had a choice, what would you prefer? A black woman that wears a weave and a perm, or a black woman that goes with her natural hair?
Black woman that goes with her natural hair, of course. Natural hair.
Definitely natural hair. I was just talking about that earlier. I don't really like the weave stuff.
I like all.
You
From
don't
an
care.
economic standpoint, you know how much money our black women spend on fake hair in the billions and billions of dollars. How does it make you feel that none of that money circulates in the black community? So let me ask you a question. If a white woman was to cut her hair off,
See, through much liberty, man, she destroyed her own self, man. They destroyed their own. They don't. The Lord had put a delusion. He allowed Esau Edom to do it, to hate her own self, man. And that's why she hate her kids. That's why she hate herself. You know, she hate everything about her. She destroys herself, man. And that's through much liberty, because she allowed to do it because she don't have a hedge of protection over her to tell her how she's supposed to do herself, how she's supposed to treat herself. You see them older brothers, man, they tell them, no, we don't like that. We like natural hair. But what do Eve do? She go out here and process and fry her hair. And therefore now she ain't got no hair. And then you see her got the blonde hair in there, you know, which that's a curse, you know. Cut off all her hair. She don't have no hair to grow. And that's part of the curses too. And let me find that, man. The Lord will strike thee with a scab at the crown of thy head. So you know that tells us who we are, man. Like I said, this Bible don't miss, man. This Bible does not miss at all. It's always on point. Let me see if I can find that scripture real quick. The Lord will strike the crown of thy head with a scalp. Isaiah chapter 3, verse 16. Isaiah chapter 3, prophet Isaiah chapter 3, verse 16. Moreover, the Lord Yahweh saith, because thy daughters of Zion are haughty. And you see how they look, man. You see how they carry themselves. They proud as fuck. You know, they spoiled, man. They no good. And walk with stretched forth necks and wanton eyes, walking and mincing as they go, and making a twinkling with their feet. Verse 17. Therefore the Lord Yahweh will smite with the scab the crown of the head of the daughters of Zion, and the Lord will discover their secret parts. And that's why you see majority of our women, mainly the southern kingdom tribe of Judah, man, they can't grow no hair, man. And part of it, they do it to themselves, man. Lord put in their mind, man, in their heart, to go out here and destroy their own hair. by putting all, like the brother said, putting in these relaxers in there and shit like that, try to get their hair like the white woman, and therefore they destroy their head. And what they do, they go out here now and buy wigs and lace fronts and shit, and blonde wigs and lace fronts, trying to be like these Edomites, man. So yeah, our women pretty much are destroyed, man. And that's why a majority of these women are going to be destroyed here in the West, man, in Babylon the Great. Let's go back over Ecclesiasticus chapter 26, verse 13 through 16. Tell you what a woman's supposed to be. The grace of a wife delighteth her husband, and her discretion will fatten his bones, man. A humble woman. A silent and loving woman is a gift of the Lord Yahweh, and there is nothing so much worth as a mind well instructed. And you see them women, man, on that beach, man. Ain't nothing about them instructed properly. Well, they're instructed, but through Esau Edom. That's where they get their instructions from. They don't listen to no black man. One thing about Eve, man, she ain't gonna listen to no Jake, man. She listen to anybody else but her men. And that's why they're in the condition that they are, man. The least valued woman on the planet, man, the nigger woman. Ecclesiasticus chapter 26, verse 15. A shamefaced and faithful woman is a double grace, man. That's a double blessing. And a continent mind cannot be valued, man. You can't put a value on it, man. To have a woman that's in order, man, that knows how she's supposed to conduct herself. Verse 16, as the sun when it arises in the high heaven, so is the beauty of a good wife in the ordering of a house, man. Ain't nothing like our women, man, when they're in order, man. You go back and look at the women, images of the women back in the early 60s and the 70s. And even, you know, in the early 1900s, man, how women were fit, they were trim, how they look, man, you know, with the natural hair. You know, we're not talking about the ones with the perms, but you remember, go back to the 70s, those that wore their hair natural, man, how beautiful they look, man. But, you know, you can't tell Eve that, because Eve don't believe that. She don't believe in her beauty, man. She believes in the images of these, of what the devil has showed her what beauty is, man. And therefore, she go chasing after Eve, man, trying to be like Eve. But you can't tell them that. Shit, you can't tell them that, man. They just proud as fuck for one. Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 37. Thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb, and a byword among all the nations, whether the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem shall lead thee. So our women is a byword, man. They're a byword. They're a laughing stock to these other nations. So with that being said, man, all praise to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah. Pray this lesson edifying. With that, say shalom.